Welcome to the Introduction to Marketing SWOT Analysis podcast. In this podcast, we'll be discussing details that will help you complete your SWOT assignment in Introduction to Marketing. SWOT stands for Strengths, Weaknesses, Opportunities, and Threats. Understanding a company's situation is crucial to its survival and future successes. Strengths and weaknesses are internal, and opportunities and threats are external. Strengths are what a company does well. Weaknesses are what a company does not do well. Opportunities are favorable or advantageous circumstances that a company can take advantage of. And threats are negative events that can cause danger to the company.
There are several different areas of business that we can evaluate within the internal environment, such as product, price, placement, promotion, people, and finances. Each of these items can be considered strengths and weaknesses for the company.
Let's start with products. Products can create significant advantages or disadvantages for certain companies, so it can be considered a strength or a weakness. They can also create efficiencies or inefficiencies and be a competitive advantage or an inferior product. If we use Apple as an example, they offer unique selling points, features, and benefits in the product lines that they have. Within the technology industry, they're far more innovative than some of the competition. So think in terms of the innovative products and the great products that your companies offer. Also think about the products that may be inferior and don't stand up to the competition the way that they should.
Next, let's talk about price. A product's price should be equal to its value and quality. By considering its strengths and weaknesses, we can easily identify whether or not a price is too high, too low, or just right by looking at the value and quality itself.
Place or distribution is another factor. So think in terms of the product's availability, the location and geographical advantages and disadvantages, and the reach and distribution of the product and how it's being offered.
Consider how successful the organization is at promoting their business. How strong is their brand? Are they well known and well regarded? Most of you are familiar with the Geico insurance commercials with the gecko and the caveman. Their strong branding and presence have made them a forerunner in the insurance sales market. However, there are many other not-so-well-known insurance companies whose marketing brand recognition could use some help. Before Flo from Progressive Auto Insurance came along, could you recall one of their previous advertising campaigns? Promotions are extremely important to the health and viability of an organization.
A company's employees can be one of the most crucial elements of affecting its success or failure. Think about the leadership and abilities of its key players. Some key leaders are the face of the company, such as Steve Jobs, Richard Branson, and P. Diddy. Has the company had any recent layoffs or terminations? Do they have great processes, systems, resources, assets, and people? What types of qualifications, certifications, or experience can the leaders bring to the table?
Finances play an important part in the strengths and weaknesses of an organization. How much cash flow or startup cash an organization has can determine its growth and overall appeal. Consider reviewing the company's financial statements, stock prices, and other important financial data to determine how they are performing.
Now that we've analyzed what can affect a company internally, let's discuss some external factors. External factors are completely uncontrollable. Companies use environmental scanning to analyze what's going on around them and how these external factors can impact their attempts to successfully connect with their customers and target market.
Changes in society's attitudes, values, and lifestyle play an important part in the opportunities or threats a company faces. A target market is a defined group of people with similar characteristics that are most likely to buy a firm's product. A person's perception, lifestyle choices, and intrinsic values can affect the products they purchase, the prices they are willing to pay, the effectiveness of promotions, and how, when, or where they will purchase.
Demography is a study of people's age, race, ethnicity, and location. Differences in consumer perception change from generation to generation. What opportunities are created by targeting a new ethnic group or using a new multicultural approach to doing business? How do generational perceptions of products threaten the company's business or product lines?
The economy plays a very important role in the opportunities available for an organization and the threats that a company may come across. Inflation, defined as the decrease in the value of money, and recession, a period of negative economic growth, reduce the demands for goods and services. Because of the current recession, consumers are more strapped for cash than usual and are making more calculated choices in their purchases. Incomes are rising at a slow pace, and education continues to be the primary determinant of earning potential.
New technology can open doors and create new opportunities for companies, but on the other hand, it can also pose a threat by making current product lines obsolete. Look at what's happened to some gaming consoles as more innovative products came out. Companies have to be in tune with the competition and use technology to their advantage.
Political and legal factors also affect an organization. Laws are established to protect new technology, society, businesses, and consumers. Government organizations such as the Federal Communications Commission, Consumer Product Safety Commission, Federal Trade Commission, and Food and Drug Administration have been established to regulate commerce. In the entertainment industry, the Federal Communications Commission plays a significant role in what can be said and shown on television and radio.
Every company has competition, and it can pose a significant threat to any organization. It's important to know who the competition is and how it can potentially affect the company's success. Is the competition domestic or international? How much do competitors depend on one another?
When working on your SWOT analysis assignment, you'll be asked to use a 4-quadrant chart that clearly outlines the company's strengths, weaknesses, opportunities, and threats. Don't forget to incorporate research to support your conclusions. A great situation analysis is always based on fact, so avoid including your opinion. We hope that these tips will help you with your SWOT analysis. Thank you!